Like I said in my previous video, fellas, don't get fooled by a woman who's playing hard to get. Now, women will sit here on this app and be like, oh, no, that's not true. Women who play hard to get don't want your ass. I mean, let's really keep it a bean. Any woman that really likes a guy, even if she is playing hard to get, right?
Yeah, so first let me address that, right? You know, a lot of times, man, like, that used to be a thing. I remember when I would talk to the homies, I'd be like, man, she playing hard to get. I think sometimes dudes already knew, like, yo, she don't want you. But I think for us dudes, we're competitive in nature. Cause growing up, you know what I'm saying, it's encouraged to play sports. You gotta be physical. On the playground, like when you're young, if the young girl cries, everybody gonna run towards her. But if you cry, it's like, man up, you know what I'm saying? So we're taught to suppress our feelings and we're taught to compete for what we want. That is why most of us men, we chase women. But like she just said, when a woman is playing harder to get, automatically in a dude's head, we think, oh man, I gotta do more. I gotta prove myself. And then you go and ask your aunties, auntie, what should I do? And she says, you know, nephew, just give her flowers. You know, a lot of the things that we were taught growing up, what we seen on the TVs and the movies we seen, you know, even the 90s R&B, how relevant that was. You know, there was a time R&B singers were the rappers. So it's just a lot of things were fed to us and it was the wrong information.
That shit's not gonna last long. Week or two tops. And that all be a front. That's a defense mechanism so women don't get hurt and feel played. So she kind of, you know, mind her P's and Q's in the beginning. But the real her, how she really feels about you, is going to pour out within no time. That feminine energy, her voice is going to change. The way she talks, the way she walks, all of that, how she treats you without even asking. She's going to want to do stuff for you, literally.
So let me tell y'all something. So a lot of men, you know, I feel bad. A lot of men, not only have they not experienced a woman, but a lot of men haven't experienced the woman that you've been super attracted to and she was attracted to you. And y'all went on to have a situation. I'll tell y'all, I remember the first time I was probably in my I was probably like 25 at the time. I started dating this chick and I remember at first, she just wanted to be friends. But I could tell by her vibe, she wasn't on that. So eventually we became more than that. And what happened is, I remember early on when I realized that she was investing into me, you know what I'm saying? And what it was I remember one night, you know, it was late at night and I was hungry. And she was like, well, I'll order some food for you. And I was like, cool, I'll just cash app you. Cause I was like, you finna eat too? She was like, nah. So I'm like, it's just for me? And she was like, yeah. So what she's saying in the video is true.
Literally without you even asking, it's like second nature to her. But when it's a guy that's, oh, she just talking to him because he popping, or because he look good, or because he good in the bedroom, or because he spending a little money. Of course I'm gonna play hard to get because I don't want you to get big-headed. Hell, these women would go as far as getting pregnant by you because you popping and you got something going on for yourself. That doesn't mean that she like you. She just a grimy ass chick. It's like that sometimes. We live in a cold world. So yeah, you can be cool. She can like you because you're a vibe, but that don't mean she like you like that.
And you know, like I said before I played the rest of the clip, like, you know when a woman is into you, you don't have to question it. Just like I told y'all when I realized that. So that automatically makes my standards high for women because I know what it's like for a woman to invest into you. Now, granted, I remember talking to my homie earlier today and he was telling me with the younger women, the women that are under, you know, 25, they usually don't understand the concept of investing into a dude they like. And I somewhat believe it and I somewhat don't, because I do believe it's in a woman's second nature to invest into a dude she really wants. At the same time, if she hasn't had an example of that, I can understand that. But I know for me, I only deal with women who invest into me. Because women that manipulate or play games or it's these maybes or, you know, she's always saying, yeah, we can do that, we can meet up and all these different things and it never comes true or it never happens or, you know, it's just always you having to initiate, you having to press the gas. You feel like you gotta do all the work. When you start to feel like that, that's when you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta fall back and look at them actions. And like she also mentioned, women will play a certain game with you where if they like you surfacely, maybe they like that you make good money, or they like that you look good, so they may think, oh, my kids may look good, or he's tall, so my kids may be tall. They'll do just enough to keep you around, just in case they don't get that dude that they really want. You know what I'm saying? They got a backup plan. But for the most part, a woman that really likes you, she's not gonna be able to hide that. She's going to have to invest in you because she doesn't want you going nowhere. So she's going to have to put her best foot forward because she knows that this dude got standards. He knows where he's going in life. You know what I'm saying? He understands that he's not going for the games. So I know for me, a woman that just wants to kick it and there's no really like, she's not trying to invest in me and I'm the only one that's investing, I'm not with those type of situations. Because me as a man, I'm going to invest back into you, but I need to see that you're invested. Because when women are invested, they're clutch because they're paying attention to you. Women that invest into me, they're paying attention to detail. They're paying attention to what I like, what I don't like. So that way when birthdays come up or Valentine's Day, or even just sometimes random gifts, random surprises, random, I'll pay for this, random, let's go here, I got the bill, like, that's the best treatment ever because it's unexpected. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I appreciate that so much. I appreciate women that pay attention to me. That's my tribe. But unfortunately, we live in this generation now where a lot of women don't feel like they have to pay attention to men because so many men are paying attention to them in a sense of, you know, they got something fat back there and, you know what I'm saying, something up here. So a lot of women are already feeling like, oh, I ain't got to do nothing because I look good. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful of that because if you can't get past a woman's looks, you will get manipulated by the looks and realize that, man, I'm the only one that's in this relationship. You know, so the whole point of me saying that is because at the end of the day, you have to be able to look past a woman's looks. Yeah, everyone wants attractive women. You want attractive in your eyes, right? We all want that. So once you get past that, you got to be able to see, man, what is her action saying? Because you want a woman that's gonna make your life easier. You want a woman that's gonna be focused on you. I don't have time to be around a woman who I don't know where her focus is at. I don't know if she's there for me. You know what I'm saying? People say they want a rider, I want a Bonnie and Clyde, but are you willing to put in that work to vet the proper people and not get impatient? Because too many of us, we get impatient because we live in this microwave society. And I know for me, I have ultimate patience because I don't feel like I need a woman. I don't feel like I need anybody because when you learn how to validate yourself, when you learn how to appreciate your alone time, when you have goals and aspirations, you understand that, okay, if you want to come into my life, you know what I'm saying? What do you have to offer? You know what I'm saying? What's your purpose of being here? Are you going to help me get towards my goals? Because if so, you can come along for the ride. But if you're not, and you're not interested, and you're just here to play games, you can go. That's the game I play. You can go. That's called walk away. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you got to get past the woman's looks. If a woman likes you, she's going to let you know. She's going to make it easy for you. Setting up a date is not going to be difficult. She's going to give you counter options. She's going to be attentive on a date and paying attention to you. She's gonna make it easy for you. So at the end of the day, don't fall for words, don't fall for manipulation, don't fall for none of that. Trust yourself, pay attention to the actions, and everything else will take it. All right, guys, that's my video for today, man. I appreciate you guys as always, man. We've been growing the channel, man. I'm so, so happy, and I appreciate you guys, each and every one of y'all. Guys, make sure you continue to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and I'm gone.